Good morning, afternoon, ladies. Happy New Year. I know some of you have contacted me and told me you've already done the Cookie Blaster workout, so I hope you liked that one. We're gonna do a new one today. This is a little different format than what we normally do, so we're not gonna use the timer. That's the good news. This workout is called the Dirty Dozen. So figure it out. Dozen means 12. We're gonna do 12 different moves. We're gonna do each move 12 times. No breaks in between. We'll take a break at the end of the 12 moves for about a minute. Get a drink of water, wipe your sweat, catch your breath. And then we're gonna do it all again. And for those of you that are really glutton for punishment, we might even do it a third time, depending on what my time is looking like. So the good thing about this workout is it's gonna be tough. So for those of you that need a challenge, you can push yourself. You can go through this workout as quickly as you want because it's not on a timer. If you finish the 12 moves and you wanna move on, that's fine. Somebody else might take longer to do those 12 moves, and that's fine too. Everyone's gonna have a different finish time, so you go at your own pace. I'm gonna try and go at a somewhat medium pace to compensate for both groups. So if you can't keep up with me, that's fine. I will try to post a list of what the moves are on the page once it's finished. Try being the operative word because you know how great I am at technology. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've got my music. We don't have a timer. Grab a drink of water. Grab a towel. Oh, most important thing, you're not gonna need weights, but you are gonna want a chair. Now, I'm gonna just set the chair kind of to the side because we're not gonna use it for every move. But it will be an option for some of the moves. Again, you don't have to use the chair if you don't want to. It's an option. There's always modifications. So, without further ado, are we ready to go? We're not going to do much of a warm-up. I'm hoping that when you are ready to do these workouts, you've either already been moving around throughout the day and you're already warmed up, or you know to do a warm-up on your own. So we're not going to do much of a warm-up today. Just kind of make sure you're stretched out, ready to go, loosened up. I'm going to set my watch. And we're going to start. And who can guess what move we're going to start with? Those of you that know me should know by now what is one of my favorite moves. Yep, squats. So I'm gonna count you down. Oh wow, my watch says something funny. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna start with squats. If you wanna do squats in a chair, you can. Because what I want you to be aware of is getting as low as you can go and getting that correct form. I'm not gonna use the chair for squats. Ready? And go. We're only doing 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sit back in those heels. I'm counting, don't worry. I can count in my head. We've got 2 more. 2, last one. Right into jumping jacks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, most of you know you can do these modified. Jumping jacks, you don't have to jump. When we've got a move like this, 1 count is when you move both legs. So there's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your chair. This one we've done before. It takes some practice. I'm going to show you kind of sideways. You're going to sit at the very end of your chair and lean back. You have to be scooted all the way out or this won't work. Grab your chair or grab behind your chair or the legs of your chair. We're going to do those bicycle crunches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Piece of cake, right? Move your chair out of the way, hands behind your ears. Alternating lunges. Both legs, there's 1. Big step forward. Lean back so you're not tracking over that front toe. I'm counting, don't worry. That was 4. Big step forward. 5. See from the side? I don't want to see this. Lean back. Back leg. I think that was 7. Open up your chest. 8. 9. You don't have to get as low as I do, I get it. You just can take a big step out and get that wide lunge. Got 1 more. Last 1. All right, sumo squat. Get into that wide stance. Feet are outside your hips. Pelvis is tucked in. We're gonna hop. So, normally sumo squat hops are these little tiny hops. Not today, I want you low. There's 4, 5, 6. You can do whatever you want with your hands. 10, oops, 9, 10, 11, 12. Finish that last one. We're gonna go right into skaters. So, your skater could look like this, where you're not jumping. Nice wide step. Or you can have that hop. So that's 1 hop there. So we're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab your chair. Again, sit kind of far out. If you need to keep your toes on the floor, your tippy toes, that's fine. Lean back a little bit. 1, 2, Russian twist. 3. If you can lift your feet off the ground, go for it. 5, 6, whoops, 7, 8, that's hard. My chair is slippery. I'm gonna keep my toes down. Didn't think that one through. Might have to take that out of the second one. There's 10, 11, and 12. All right, chair out of the way. Nice soft knees, we're gonna do inchworms. So, soft knees, you're gonna come down on your fingertips, walk out into that plank, walk back, bend your knees if you need to, and stand up. If standing up and down makes you dizzy, then just don't stand up in between. So down, walk out, hit that plank, walk back, and if you don't want to stand up, just tap your toes, and then walk right back out. Plank. That was 3. Tighten up your core on that plank. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Make sure you're getting all the way into that plank. 10. 11. Last one. Come all the way back. Be careful standing back up. Everyone okay? Get into a somewhat wide stance. We're gonna do some frog jumps. So, bend your knees, come down like a frog. If you can touch the floor, go for it. If not, get as low as you can go. And you're gonna hop up, and you're gonna hop back. That was 1. Up, and back. That's 2. Get it? Don't rush it. This is about form. Stick that rear end back. If you don't want to do the hop, you can do a step. Step, see? Always thinking. No excuses not to do something. There's your step. And your step, that was 5. Make sure you're sticking that booty back. 6. 7. Arms are going overhead. 9. 10. 2 more, we're almost done. Last one. All right, push-ups. Lots of options. If you do wall push-ups, go for it. That's fine. Just make sure you are back away from the wall and your core is tight. If you want to do push-ups on the chair, you can do that too. Just make sure your chair is not going to slide anywhere. And if you want to try and do push-ups on the floor, I just knocked everything over. I should have had that down. I'm going to do them on my knees because I'm way out of practice. There's 1, 2. Some of you are probably already almost done because I was talking too much. Take a break as needed. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to finish up with a plank. So if you're on the floor already, all you need to do is get into a plank. You can do a plank on the chair. It's a little weirder, but you can do a plank on the chair as long as your butt isn't up here. You're in a straight line, your belly button's tucked in. You're not sinking into your shoulders. I haven't started counting yet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You get a minute break. That's it, a minute break. Grab some water, grab a towel, wipe your sweat. That first round, it always seems a little easy. Like, oh, that was a piece of cake, that was it. We're gonna do another round. It's gonna get a lot harder. So make sure you take that minute. Hello. Miss you guys, I can't believe it's already January 2021. What is this year gonna bring? Hopefully it's better than last year. All right, everyone still with me? If you didn't finish that first round, go ahead and finish it before you hit the second round again. You don't have to keep up with me. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to finish this workout, as long as you finish it. So don't worry about keeping up. Just go through the sequence. Again, I'll post the order next to the workout so you'll be able to see it. Write it on a piece of paper or a whiteboard so you can follow along. If you don't keep up with me, no big deal. Go at your own pace. Ready? We got 5 seconds. Ready? Gotta reset my watch. It quit on me on accident. Okay. We're gonna go right into squats. If you want to use the chair, that's fine. Ready? 1, 2. And I'm not gonna count out loud the whole time. I'll drive myself crazy. Squeeze your buns. Stick that rear end back. That was 9, 10, 11, 12. Jumping jacks. So here's fast. Here's modified, but that's 1. That's 2. So you gotta count for both legs, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Knee taps. So I'm gonna do my knee taps to the music. You wanna lean back so you can really get that knee up. You don't wanna be up here. It's a little too easy. Keep your arms up. That's 11, 12. I forgot to count. I was close enough. Bicycle crunches. Get on the edge of your seat. Grab your chair. This time I'm going to do both legs together. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're all the way out on the edge of the chair or you won't be able to do this. 9, 10, 11, 12. Push that chair back. Alternating lunges, hands behind your ears. Big step forward. Lean back. You're focusing on that back leg. Your front leg's going to do whatever to bend into that position as long as your back leg is doing what it's supposed to. That was 4. 5. Remember, you got to do right and left to count for 1. 6. Tighten up your core. Is your knee staying behind your toe? Look down and make sure. Here's 8. 9. Pull those elbows back. 12. 13. Oops, 13. What the heck? Get into those sumo squats. Wide stance. Get as low as you can. Much lower than what we're used to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, ooh, 12. Thighs are burning. Skaters. There's 1, 2. You gotta count both sides. Do that little hop if you can. If not, just make sure it's a really wide stance and you're staying low. 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna take out that Russian twist because that was weird. Get back into your sumo squat. Grab that imaginary basketball or cantaloupe or watermelon or whatever you've got. You're just gonna go side to side. You're just moving here. Your legs are not doing this. Open up those hips. 1, 2. Keep your eyes in line with your hands. Your whole upper body is twisting. 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, right? Inchworm. Oopsie, bye-bye chair. Bend your knees, all the way down. All the way out, tighten up your core. All the way back in. I'm not gonna stand up in between. 2, bend your knees as much as you need to get in and out. Your legs don't have to be straight. Plank. All the way out or out as far as you can go. If you cannot get all the way to a plank, that's fine. Whoops. Walk out to about here. And as long as you have pressure on your hands and your shoulders, you're fine. Here's 7. If you can get into a plank, make sure you tighten up that core so much when you get into that plank position. That was 9. 10. Tighten everything up. 11. And 12. Stand up real carefully. Make sure you don't get dizzy. I'm gonna grab my mat on my tipped over chair. Going down for push-ups and plank, and then we're done with our second round. So I'm on the floor. You can be on the wall. You can be on the chair. I think you guys can see me. I don't know. Ready? 1, 2. Go at your own pace. 3. Try to do a good push-up. I don't want to see a bunch of sloppy push-ups. I did 50 push-ups. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And I'm gonna go right into my plank. If you're on the chair, you can plank in the chair. If you're on the wall, you can plank on the wall. Just make sure everything's straight and tight and tucked in and lined up. No booties up, no shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I had to stretch out those last two. Okay, who's ready for round 3? Anyone? That was 2. So we're at about 24 minutes, I think, 25 minutes. If you want to go for round 3, I'm going to do 3 rounds. Stay with me. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. If 2 is your limit, that's fine. If 1 was your limit, that's fine. Work up to that second round, and then eventually you'll be able to work up to that 3rd round. For those of you still with me, we're going to start power through this as fast as we can for this last round in 5 seconds. Okay, ready? Here we go, squats. 3, as you get tired, make sure your form is not getting sloppy. Sit back in your heels. Stick that booty back. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, right into jumping jacks. So if you're here, that's fine. There's 1, I'll do modified. 2, 3, 4, right? Faster ones go faster. 6, 7, 8. If you finish before me, you just gotta keep doing jumping jacks until I go to the next move. 10, 11, and 12. Knee taps, right? 1, 2, get those knees up. 3, 4, tighten all this up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get your chair. I've got to get mine upright. We're going to do bicycles. So sit out on the very edge. Way out on the edge of the chair. Grab the chair, grab the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I made you do an extra one in there. Push that chair out of the way, hands behind your ears. Lunges. Take a nice big deep breath. There's 1. Big step forward. Don't let those knees go over your front toe. That was 3. Tighten all this up. Button up that belly button. Pull your elbows back, shoulder blades are together. That was 6. Step out as wide as you can. Even if you can't bend your knees that much, nice wide step and you'll get into those hip flexors just fine. This is 10. Last one. Sumo squats. Nice and wide, turn your toes out, get low. Try to open up those hips, you don't want to be knock-kneed. You can have your hands wherever you want. 5. Ooh, this one's burning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Skaters. Now I'm going to add the hop. You don't have to, you can be here, but stay low. There's 4. Use your arms for momentum. 6, 8, 1. Get back into that sumo squat. Grab that imaginary basketball. 1, 2, twist, just your upper body. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, stay low. 9, 10, 11, 12. You should feel that one, all right. Inchworms, this is the one that takes forever. Bend your knees, walk out, Get into that plank. I want to make sure you guys are hitting that plank. Bend your knees if you need to, walk back. If you only get halfway, that's fine. This is like a pike push-up. Just straighten your legs, put the pressure on your shoulders, and walk back. If you're a glutton for punishment, you can add a little push-up. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right, huh? Plank, walk back. I think that was 4. 5. When you get into that plank, make sure you're not sagging your rear end. Keep that core tight, keep your hips up. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And last one. 12. Stand up nice and slow. If you're doing push-ups on the wall, get on the wall. If you're doing push-ups on the chair, get on the chair. If you're doing them on the floor, get on the floor. Get right into it. Now these are probably going to be really difficult by now. Do the best you can. If you need to do 3 and take a break, then do 3 and take a break. It's not a big deal. Remember, you're not on a timer, but I do want you to finish. And I do want you to have the satisfaction of finishing without selling yourself short and cutting some of these numbers in half. So do whatever you need to do to finish, even if it takes you 5 minutes longer than this video. There's 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going right into my plank, and we're done almost. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All finished. Good job. Those of you that stuck out with me for 3 rounds probably felt that 3rd round a little more than the first. You did great. I will be sending this video over with a list of what we did so you can follow along. I don't even know how long that took us. I think about 30-ish minutes. If it takes you 40 minutes, great. If it takes you 20 minutes, congratulations, you're a stud. So, love you, miss you. Bye.